It's about 7 hours between here and New Orleans, but it turns out you can get some authentic Creole food right here in Central Arkansas. This food, it is gonna knock your socks off, but it's the story of the chef that's gonna fill your soul. Let the good times roll, it's time to eat it up.
Sap's Creole Cuisine is an authentic taste of New Orleans. It's a taste of home for so many people that's here. Things like gumbo, egg touffee, shrimp po' boy. We also have New Orleans style daiquiris. So you don't have to drive the 7 hours to get authentic beignets. You can come to Sap's.
You would proudly say you're more Creole.
I'm more Creole.
Loaded with flavor.
Loaded with
Flavor City.
Flavor City. I was born and raised in New Orleans. My journey of cooking was helping my mom, and it just grew as a passion for me. So I attended Culinary Institute of New Orleans, and then boom, Katrina hit. All of like your dreams and all that was like shattered for a moment. So I came to Arkansas, trying to pick up the pieces, trying to regroup from losing everything, realizing that I haven't done the things that I set out for myself to do. I had notebooks, I had tablets of all this recipes and all this stuff that I dreamed of doing, and it was like, okay, God, let's go. Started the journey of opening a restaurant.
And here we are.
And here we are. Every menu item is a part of me. Night War Gumbo, which that's where I was born. And
that was one of the hardest hits.
That was one of the hardest hits. I have Bourbon Street Cajun pasta that's became our #1 seller.
One of my favorite dishes. I've been nibbling already. I didn't wait on you guys. I'm sorry. It just was so good. It gets better with every bite. Ninth Ward Gumbo. Their secret ingredients. I pressed her for answers as any good journalist would do.
But I cannot share it.
Not at all.
Not at all.
She's got solid defenses. I have no clue what's in it because it's so good. Flaky, but the Parmesan crust with the honey glaze on top, fantastic. I love this salmon. Oh my gosh, that is divine. I've had some good red beans and rice over my years. Oh, I'm telling you, these beignets are just dynamite. Let the good times roll. Welcome to Shotgun Dan's, one of Central Arkansas's oldest pizza restaurants, now with 3 locations around the metro. It is here where the pizza, get this, it's as legendary as Shotgun Dan himself. Are you ready? Come on, let's eat it up.
Shotgun Dan's is a family pizza restaurant, family owned and operated. We started back in 1977. My dad was one of the original founders. Within the first month, the consumers started telling him, hey, we need a little bit more on there. And so really the story of Shotgun Dan's is one that was produced really by the customer.
And this is the original location.
There's actually a debate in Central Arkansas about what is the very first Shotgun Dan's. Is it Sherwood or is it actually our Rose City location? You're actually both right. Sherwood is where we actually first started. Rose City was our first freestanding building. So that kind of answers that debate.
And there's your answer.
We try to bring to the customer what they've been asking for.
The #1 question I get when I visit a pizza restaurant, is it thin crust, is it thick crust?
I'd say we're kind of somewhere in the middle. For as many toppings as we build on our pizzas, it actually wouldn't hold the weight if you tried to hold, you know, a slice of pizza up. Kind of what we're known for today is no skimping. We don't measure, we just load it up for the people. We've actually got the loaded barrel, which is 6 toppings. The Stampede, which is actually 6 meats. Big Dan's got 4 meats. It's just kind of the showstopper.
So every week we go to a new restaurant that you, the viewer, recommends, and you have been going nuts about Shotgun Dan. So here I am. I saddled up my horse, parked out at the trough, and here we are at this Western-themed pizza restaurant. This place opened in 1977, and it has been thriving ever since. They've got a big menu, several pizzas, lots of sandwiches and salads, but you guys resoundingly said, I've got to try the Big Dan, loaded with beef, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and sausage. They ain't skimping here.
Go.
I can't even get the sides to stay up. Does the pizza have to stay in the box? So a couple of years ago, right here on Eat It Up, we introduced you to a man named Fidel of Fidel & Co., the craft coffee shop in Little Rock's East Village. Well, since then, Fidel has been working on a really unique concept now known as Sterling Market. It's right here in the East Village, and I'm telling you, there's something really special about this place. Enough talk from me. Are you ready? Come on, let's eat it up.
Sterling Market is a restaurant, it's a food hall, and it's a market. We have things that you could take to go. We have things that you could eat here. We have a butcher program. We have a full bakery. The counters are all connected, so it doesn't matter what you're buying. You can buy everything from one place, doesn't matter what it is. So we've been open for about 3 months, and our top sellers are the burger, the chicken sandwich, our little gem salad has been a popular one, and then the pizzas all kind of are fighting each other. A lot of the popular ones are the ones that have our house-made meats. We have a pretty killer cocktail menu. Yeah.
A drink that tastes like a Jimmy Buffett concert?
Yeah, it's tropical, it's got tequila in it, it's fun, it's breezy, it's nothing serious.
I'm in.
Yeah, let's
go.
get it, my guy. And some lime juice, some almond syrup, reposado tequila, passion fruit liqueur, and some bitters to give it a little spice and zest.
A little spice and zest.
There's a little tail feather, there's his beak there. Jimmy Buffett.
Very
Boom.
nice.
This, but the entire building, including where the Cromwell headquarters are, used to be Sterling Paint Factory. So we wanted to honor that by calling this Sterling Market. We were trying to honor the history of not just the building, but of this area.
Now that is a killer salad. Holy moly, what's the secret to this? There's one that caught my eye early on. It's the smoked beef sandwich. Look at this. It's a shaved ribeye that aged for 35 days. There's so much sandwich in it. So are you one of those people that like really crispy French fries? You're gonna love this. 3-time cooked potatoes. And they are something special. Some people have that typical sweet style of cornbread. Others have the jalapeno cornbread. This is like both at the same time. Look, I don't mean to cause any family drama, but this is gonna put your grandma to shame.
Shake it, choo-choo.
This train has derailed.
That's it.
Welcome to Mama's Gyros, right here off of Keel Avenue in Sherwood. This is an iconic Mediterranean restaurant, and while Mama, the namesake, isn't around anymore, her authentically Greek recipes are alive and well still today. And for that, we say Opa, and let's eat it up.
The place has been here for a long time, since 1982. Started by immigrants from Greece. She decided to sell it. That's when I came in 14 years ago. Mediterranean with a twist of Americana. You still have your BLTs and ham and cheese and so on, but you do have your traditional hummus and falafel for your Mediterranean type stuff. Our Gyros is pretty much our #1 seller, but we do have great old-fashioned hand-patted burgers. This is our traditional gyro.
Okay.
This is our old style, I was telling you,
That's
with
huge.
the French fry. It's gigantic. Of course, our traditional baklava.
Baklava. That looks so good.
And this is our Greek wedding cookie.
A Greek wedding cookie. Any legal obligation that I have to get married in a certain amount of time after?
No.
Okay.
There's no county judge standing by.
Opa!
My parents were Palestinian in the Middle East area. Lived in Sherwood all my life. 33 years of the Greek Food Festival. The restaurant has a huge military presence with Camp Robinson and the Air Force Base close by, along with our first responders and so forth. This particular piece in the middle where the flag is, we sponsored a group of pilots from the Air Force Base, sent them care packages, and they flew that flag on their plane in honor of us. It was a great honor.
Oh, that smells amazing. That is an Arkansas twist on a classic. It's called the Razorback Gyro because, of course, it's got barbecue sauce on it. Not exactly traditional, but I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, this is a foot-long gyro. This is how you might find folks eating if they're just walking the streets. And I don't know how you would do anything else because you're gonna need both hands to get through this thing. I really want to try a falafel. Mostly because saying falafel is a lot of fun for me. Just say falafel at home with me. 1, 2, 3, falafel. Isn't it fun? There's no shortage of good barbecue in Arkansas, but there's something special about one of the newest places. I'm talking about Ridgewood Brothers BBQ right here off of Main Street in Russellville. Look, I've just never met two dudes as passionate about their craft as these guys are. Not just the art and the science, but the history and the culture too. I can't wait to tell you the story. Come on, let's eat it up.
If you come to our place, you're gonna get some great barbecue. You might have to stand in a brief line because we cut every single thing fresh. This is a community place where everyone's welcome, friends and family come to eat together to eat and throw down on some good barbecue.
The street I grew up on was Ridgewood, about a mile or two from here, and he was one street behind me, a few houses over.
So you're not blood brothers.
We're not.
Childhood friends.
Since the 4th grade.
You two, out of a hobby, from Arkansas to Wisconsin, start sharing recipes, you're learning the process, and one day you're like, you know what, we can do this.
I actually mailed some seasoning rubs I made up there too. Like, hey, try this one.
And you were like, I think we could sell barbecue in Russellville.
Russellville has always came and supported, lined up, and waited. And so
We love you guys.
You've seen those lines. So at what point did you realize maybe we're on to something special?
I think it was after one service, and I just said, we're gonna get a new smoker.
4 years ago, you had a tiny smoker, and today you've got 4 giant smokers. How much meat comes off these racks every week?
Between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds of smoked meat.
That's a busy week.
We're making really high quality sausage here. And that's another German Czech influence. That's one of the most involved things we actually even do here. Definitely an homage to Central Texas barbecue and the old places that still cook with all wood. Everything's cooked fresh every day, cut, sliced, and served right in front of you. That's because these places started as old school meat markets. German, Czech immigrants coming to the United States to Central Texas. We're gonna do everything we can to make the best barbecue we can so that they are honored by that and that those people aren't forgotten and their story gets told.
Those ribs. You guys are so good. They have such a hyper focus on the temperature, the seasoning, how long it cooks. No detail is too small for those two boys, and their brisket, I've heard, is some of the best in all of Arkansas. So you've got the sausage, you've got the bacon, the pulled pork, the ribs, the smoked turkey. That's right, this is bacon. Look at that, bacon! Oh, goodness. Oh man, so good. Hey, welcome to the brand new 12th Street Cafe right next to the main UAMS campus in Little Rock. Now the mission behind this place, to improve the lives of all Arkansans using some really good food. What do you say? Let's eat it up.
Our goal is to partner with the community. It is a food desert, and we are trying to help alleviate that and make nutritious, healthy foods and good foods available to the community. A nice little coffee shop, community cafe for people to come in and visit.
I could use one of these about every morning around 4:30. Can you hear that early?
Just for you.
Thank you.
UAMS, we try to hit at least 20% all of our products locally. We have everything from breakfast burritos to toaster sandwiches, croissant sandwiches. We have donuts, salads, and fruit cups, and pizzas, and toasted sandwiches. Kind of a deli feel. We want to help the community that's close to our campus, to help revitalize this community, and the goal is to make this a real community hub.
Can I take a peek?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh,
Lovely done.
oh, it is a work of art. Ooh, look at all of those vegetables, the pepperoni, the beef. It is loaded. Apparently something famous about UAMS pizzas. The doctors, the nurses, everyone that works on campus lives by it. They say this is some of the best pizza they've ever had. I cannot wait to dive in. And the crust. Everyone always asks me about the pizza crust. It's really thin, but not too crispy. Like it's just perfect. It is just a block from the UAMS campus, right off of 630. Super easy to get in here, get a quick, fast, affordable, healthy lunch. Healthier donuts on the menu, and these are like beautiful. Oh my God, it's filling jelly. What more could you ask for? Grapes, you say? Got some fresh fruit too. Got it.
This is Hot Springs Village Barbecue.
Mango habanero beef stick fresh off the smoker.
Want to work weekends?
Preferably not. Hey, so this week we're eating it up in Rowley's neck of the woods, and I gotta be honest, Rowley, when you said meat market, I wasn't exactly sure it was gonna be this much of a destination.
Yeah.
Turns out it is.
When you think of Hot Springs Village, you usually think of golf or visiting the in-laws, but Clampit's Country Kitchen is something way beyond that.
Look, you're gonna love the food. It's gonna get you in the door, but it's the story behind this place that I think is gonna keep you coming back. Hey, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's eat it up.
Clampit's is a destination place. It's a place where you can come and eat, you can come and fellowship. If you want a special sausage made, we'll do that here. We hand cut steaks, we grind burger and everything else fresh daily. We're just a combination of a little bit of everything.
Like the best of both worlds.
That's right. And I'm looking at the fresh tomatoes directly behind you. And I drove 6 hours down to Hermitage, Arkansas.
Like, you know the guy by name.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
how
sir.
locally sourced these things are.
Third year dealing with Mr. Hamilton. A lot of our customer base is from the village. They grew up being able to walk to a local meat shop and get meat daily, get fresh produce. So it was really a good fit for this customer base out here.
We get to try it early.
All of our barbecues served dry. We do a dry rub on everything that we make in-house.
Very flavorful.
And very juicy.
Very juicy.
Any given weekend, we'll cook over 1,000 pounds of barbecue. Jerky, we make our own pastrami, roast beef, corned beef, smoke our own hams, turkey breast, smoke our own cheeses, and then we'll also do our daily lunch specials. I'd always wanted to own my own business. This building had been abandoned. I saw the vent hood, the walk-in cooler sticking out the end of it, and that's all I needed. Lord blessed me that day with the what eventually would become Clampit's Country Kitchen and Meat Market. So a lot of them are family recipes. A lot of them are just something that I've come up with over time. Grandma always met you in the yard with a hug and "Are you hungry, son?" And so we just kind of carried that philosophy over here. And we're just blessed every day. The opportunity to get up, come to work, and serve such a great customer base.
Reaching for the paper towels. I'm gonna grab some drop pork here.
Bro, you're wasting time.
There we
You
go.
don't hurry, you
Some
ain't gonna
mild
get nothing.
sauce. Baked potato salad and traditional potato salad.
So I'm really curious to taste these baked beans. I wasn't prepared to love that so much.
These are
Springs
darn good.
Village barbecue. You heard it from the man himself.
Start off with like a coffee cake feel, and then it gets to like pineapple upside down cake.
It's like the best of both worlds. Oh, sweet Granny Clampit.